Hello everybody, welcome to week 4. I finally received the information that I needed to from AHLEI regarding your CHIA portion of this course. The only place I can see fitting it in without completely disrupting this and moving too much around is the week of February 8th. That's next week, not this week, next week we're going to start that. This is also the same week as our first exam, but that's okay. You'll see how these things work together. Otherwise, if I had moved it around to this week, you would not be taking your first exam until a month from now, and that just is too much time. I want it to be fresh in your mind when you're taking the exam, again, giving you every opportunity to succeed in this class. So be on the lookout for that. I'll give you a specific set of videos and instructions for the CHIA portion of the exam. That will start next week, okay? You will have access to all kinds of data, and that's when we'll start talking about the STAR reports and things like that. Okay, your first assignment on value is due this coming Saturday, February 6th at midnight. You have plenty of time to do this. It's a case study, and it's found on page 88. It starts on 88 in your text, 88 and 89. And I want you to answer questions 1 and 3. They are found on page 89. Now, I want you to act like you're a consultant, okay? A lot of my colleagues and other professors will provide an outline, if you will, what is expected in the presentation. I'm different, okay? I want you to present this to me like you would be presenting to a client, all right? I don't expect a stand-up, all right? But I do expect a well put together presentation and thoughtful presentation answering number 1 and number 3 at the end of this case study. At a minimum, I'm expecting a couple of pages from you guys, single-spaced in writing. But that's up to you. And I expect you to review some of the concepts and rely on some of the concepts that were discussed in the value portion of this of the textbook, okay? And anything else that you found up to date, all right? You have 3 chances for this, meaning when I get it back, if I find something wrong with it or find where you can upgrade a little bit how you're presenting and the thoughts that you're putting towards it, I'm going to push it back to you, okay? So expect that. It is only to raise the standard on how you communicate and how you package some of these answers, all right? So your assignment is posted, and I look forward to getting those. That would be due again, Saturday, February 6th by midnight. If you have any questions on that, certainly reach out to me. Some of you already have. It's fantastic, okay? Now, this week we're covering Hospitality Revenue Manager. The role, what you need to know about this is the role is somewhat property defined, usually. Sometimes it's an individual, other times it's shared among several people on the executive committee. So that role can permeate throughout the entire organization, or it can sit in a silo. Right? Other times it's at the corporate level or at a regional level. I've seen where there are corporate managers of revenue management and they travel all over and they deal with massive amounts of data, and they would report directly to, or the product of their work goes to, regional managers and general managers of properties. It's also different by size. Obviously, if you have a larger property, there may be more moving parts to this role, and it does show the need for an individual. But make sure you understand all of the things that revenue managers do, and that it can either be within one person or it can be within multiple people across different departments. Now, here's a brain snack for you. Here, I'm going to show you the Plaza in New York City. When it opened in 1907, a room costs, you ready for this? $2.50 a night. That's the equivalent of $64.26 today. Today, the Plaza charges over $1,000 a night. This particular hotel has been in many movies, and it is also the where a lot of very famous events occur. The Beatles have stayed there, presidents have stayed there, all kinds of dignitaries have been there. So I thought that was pretty interesting. In 1907, when it opened, it was $2.50 a night. So next week is our first test on lessons 1 to 5 and any supplemental materials. You'll hear more about this exam next weekend, and you'll have plenty of time to take this test, your first test. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I know there's a lot of moving parts in this, the beginning of this semester, but if you have any questions, let me know, and have a great week. You know how to reach me. Thanks.